G'day, welcome back to the 40 channel. So a couple of years ago I was sitting on a chassis not too dissimilar to this, FJ40 chassis. As you know, this is FJ45. Now what I delivered back then was very similar today. So we've got Easter coming up, which is really exciting for me. It's one of my favourite times of year because it just gives me a whole lot of focus. The other day I heard the question asked, what is Easter all about? And the immediate response was chocolate. Yes, there is a lot of chocolate around Easter. For me, Easter is so much more than just chocolate. Easter is the foundation of my faith. Throughout life there is so many different symbols and logos that you're going to come across. But there is one symbol that stands true to me and should be a great reminder to anyone that sees it this Easter. And that is the empty cross. I don't see life that dissimilar to restoring an old Land Cruiser. It gives us the opportunity to strip it right back to a bare chassis, no matter what condition it's in, be able to take out all the rubbish, all the rust, all the rot, everything that's wrong with it, and replace it with new, and bring it up to a standard that'll make everyone stop and have a look at. Right, for me, this is the foundation of my faith. It's an empty cross. Now, why empty? Well, the exciting part for me is I know that Jesus has risen from the dead and he's conquered death and he's conquered sin. All I need to do is put my faith in him and what he did for us at Easter, giving his life so he could take away all my sins, clean me free, just giving my life to Jesus. What he did for me on this cross so long ago, but it's still applicable today. Taking away my sins, my pain, all of that, handing it over to him. He took it all to the cross so that I could have eternal life with him one day. The old cliche John 3:16 shouldn't be so cliche because it stands true as it did from the day it was written to the day it does now. That God gave his only son, that whoever believes in him shall have eternal life. For me, it doesn't get any easier than that. Right, I just wanted to take a few minutes to share with you guys what Easter really meant to me. It means something different to everyone else, but for me, it's that stage where I can look back at the cross and say, thanks God for what you've done for me. You've stripped me right back to a bare chassis, you've ripped out all the rust, you've ripped out all the rot, and you've brought me back to a new, refreshing lease of life. I know it's not always going to be perfect, it's not always going to be rosy, but I know that God's always by my side in every situation. And there has been some tough situations over the last few years, I'm telling you. But I know that I can always turn back to him in all of it. Righto guys, that's it. I really thanks for just taking the time to listen to me. And I really look forward to getting back in the shed, back onto those Land Cruisers and bringing them a whole new lease of life to get them back on the road or off-road.